Today, we are going to be making a ton of viral recipes with, what do you guess? Cottage cheese. I've literally seen so many different viral videos on Instagram and TikTok explaining, oh, this great new hack to add some protein to your meals. And that hack is adding cottage cheese. I got inspired. I rounded up some of my favorite recipes online and I'm gonna be cooking with them today. I usually try to save a ton of recipes and I never end up cooking them, so I thought this would be a great opportunity to do that. In addition, I am an amateur cook. So all these recipes are gonna be extremely easy to make. Hopefully, I'm crossing my fingers. But once I make them one by one, I'm gonna be taste testing them and ranking them for you. So stay tuned. So without further ado, let's get started. Today we're gonna be making peanut butter cottage cheese cookie dough. A little bit of mouthful, but what we're gonna be using is, we're gonna be using 1/4 cup of low-fat cottage cheese, 1/8 cup of creamy peanut butter, 1 tablespoon of maple syrup, 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 3/4 cup of almond flour. I'm using coconut flour because we don't have any almond flour, and 1/4 cup of dark chocolate chips. We're gonna need a blender to blend all of the ingredients. So we're gonna combine the cottage cheese, peanut butter, maple syrup, and vanilla in a blender. Oh, that sprayed me a little bit there. Oh, I cannot open this vanilla extract. Ooh. Hello. It's crumbly and I only added 1/4 cup of coconut flour, so maybe it's the coconut flour that's messing it up, but I'm just gonna add a teensy bit of water. I hope this doesn't make it too liquidy now. It's definitely still not the consistency I would like it to be. Like this, that doesn't really look like cookie dough. It's a bit gross if you ask me. I'm just gonna add a little bit more water. Okay, this is the consistency I want. I don't know if you could hear that, but it sounds good too. Okay, I'm just gonna add a little handful of chocolate chips and the recipe is done. Honestly, I'm a little afraid to try this. So this is, oops, this is the final look. It is the cookie dough. I'm also gonna be taste testing this. Ooh.
Can I have it?
Sure. I brought my mom here to taste test it as well. Hello.
The counter is clean. Oh my god, it's so good.
What?
It's got like a peanut butter taste to it. It tastes like cookie dough.
Honestly, I can't taste it that much.
Peanut butter?
Well, I can taste the peanut butter.
Mm-hmm.
It has a little bit of a coconutty flavor, but I can't taste it otherwise. I don't know. I would...
The texture is a little...
Texture's a little off.
Yeah.
Honestly,
cookie dough.
Yeah, definitely
But
cookie dough.
it's a great alternative because it's got
Sure.
protein in it.
Sure.
It's healthier.
Okay, I would give this a C. Put this in the C tier for sure.
I would enjoy it as a snack.
Definitely C tier. Not something I personally would enjoy, but my mom over here.
I would eat it.
Okay, so honorable B for my mom, me C. Okay. Next, we will be making some cottage cheese oatmeal. What we need for this recipe is 1/2 cup old-fashioned oats, a pinch of sea salt, 1 1/4 cup of milk, 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla, and 1/4 cup of cottage cheese. Okay, now we combine the oats, the milk, the cinnamon, the vanilla, and the cottage cheese, and then stir to combine. I was actually supposed to add the cottage cheese in after I cooked, so I tried to take as most out as I could, but then we're gonna combine and then heat on medium heat for about 8 to 10 minutes. Okay, so once the oatmeal's done, it should look like this. And you're just gonna wanna stir in your cottage cheese. This is from before, it has some milk in it. It kind of looks like little marshmallows inside. Which is kind of a little weird. It's like your oatmeal's now your Lucky Charms, or kind of looks like a little bit of a s'mores material, s'mores flavor. Who knows? After this, you're just gonna top it with your favorite toppings. I'm probably gonna top it with some peanut butter and strawberries, maybe a little bit of granola. So here's the finished product. If you want. Okay.
All right, taste test.
Why was that chunky?
Yeah?
Tastes like oatmeal.
Cottage cheese?
I don't know. It's like, I feel that it adds a little bit of a creamier texture.
I've got a big dollop of peanut butter. I'm gonna try.
Yeah, so you can still see chunks of the cottage cheese. Like, just as I said earlier, just like marshmallows. And I feel like it doesn't really add much to it, but again, just a creamier texture. It adds a little bit more protein, which is nice if you don't want to mix in protein powder with your oatmeal, although I usually do. Overall, I like the flavor. I would definitely eat this as a solid breakfast, so I'm gonna give it an A tier.
I'll give it a B.
A little bit of B? Yeah. Cheers. Next, we're gonna be making some cottage cheese pancakes. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit skeptical about these. However, I've made some really good pancakes in my day. I remember back in 2020, I made this gluten-free pancake recipe and I thought it was absolutely delicious. So I'm really hoping that these pull through. We'll see. What you need for these are 2 large eggs, 1/2 cup of cottage cheese, 1/4 cup of milk. I'm using 1%, but you can use any milk you'd like. 1 1/2 tablespoon of maple syrup, 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1/2 cup and 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. I know it's a little bit weird, but I had to half down the recipe. 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon, and 1 tablespoon of melted coconut oil. Okay. To start, I'm just gonna melt this tablespoon of coconut oil and then save it for later. Ooh, it's chunky. Okay, now I just have to whisk together the eggs. I've always wanted to learn how to crack an egg with one hand. Come on. How do they separate it? Someone please let me know. I have 0 clue how to do this. The eggs, the cottage cheese, the milk, and And then also the maple syrup and the vanilla. I'm just gonna whisk this together. It's still giving off the effect of marshmallows with all the little cheese curds. I don't know what to think about that. Next, I'm sifting. I gotta add the flour, the baking powder, cinnamon, and salt, and then whisk until the flour is incorporated. Bro, I think the coconut oil is used to line the pan, not to actually be used in the recipe. Who knows? I'm just gonna pour the oil in here. I feel like I didn't do this right. This doesn't make any sense.
What?
But now I'm just gonna make the pancakes as you normally would bake pancakes. Not gonna lie, they seem a bit thin. What kind of, as this sizzles and makes the most noise humanly possible, what kind of pancake person are you? I know a lot of my friends, they love chocolate chips on their pancakes, but I actually despise chocolate chips on my pancakes. And also growing up, were you a pancake kid or waffle kid? Because personally, I mean, pancakes are delicious, don't get me wrong, but waffles, on the other hand, there's just something about waffles that makes it so delicious. Especially the frozen Eggo ones. Oh, those are delicious. Okay. So it says to cook 2 to 3 minutes on each side, but I'm just gonna wait till it bubbles a little bit and see how it goes. Looks a little bit burnt. That's definitely burnt. Not gonna lie, they're looking promising. I decided to make one jumbo pancake. This is bad news. This is bad news. It's the jumbo pancake. Oh boy. Time to eat. I'm actually really excited about these. These look phenomenal.
I've never had a cottage cheese pancake before.
I feel like it's very similar to Greek yogurt pancakes. I also kind of wanted to do a
You'll
video
find
on
out.
Greek yogurt. They're just like pancakes.
Does it?
Yeah. Tastes really good. What do you think?
A.
How does it taste? A?
You don't even know there's cottage cheese in
No,
it.
exactly. And just like I said before, the mini marshmallow thing, there's no mini marshmallow cheese curds in here. It tastes exactly like a regular pancake. And it's good. I would definitely eat this. I know I said I was a waffle kid earlier, but I would give this S tier. Like, this is something that I would normally make.
You're gonna make this when you're in college next year?
Probably. I mean, yeah, probably. Cheers. This next one, I'm really excited. It's literally just 2 ingredients. I'm making chili oil cottage cheese. I have some cottage cheese here and some chili oil. I'm just using 1/4 cup of this and then a spoonful of this. And then I'm going to top it onto some toast that is in the toaster right now. So again, just taking a 1/4 cup of cottage cheese. And then spoonful of chili oil. I'm gonna start off with about that much. And as simple as that, it smells very aromatic. It smells, ooh, it's so good. I absolutely love chili oil. Okay, now I'm just getting a piece of toast and dabbling it on there. I'm gonna make a second for my mom real quick. Okay, cheers.
Oh, it smells good. Spicy.
Woo! What do you think?
Seems like it should be something for breakfast. I think this would be good on with eggs or something.
Like eggs on the toast?
Yeah, and then this is like to add flavor. Like a dollop of this.
So are you saying instead of cottage cheese, this should be eggs?
With a dollop of this is more like a sauce, I think.
It definitely has a kick to it. I think it's delicious. Would I eat this regularly, normally? I don't know. I like chili oil. I feel like I could just add chili oil to anything. But this? I was really expecting more from this. And I'd have to give it an F. Actually, I give this a C and I switch my original ranking of the cookie dough to an F because that was disgusting.
I would give this a C, but I'm still eating it.
Cheers. Next, I'll be making some cottage cheese buffalo chicken. I'm a little bit skeptical about this one just because I tried to make buffalo chicken or something of the sort with Greek yogurt in the past, but it's been all right, I would have to say. I hope this works. You're gonna need 22 ounces of chunked chicken breast, 1 cup of cottage cheese, 1/4 cup of buffalo sauce, 1 tablespoon of minced garlic, 1 tablespoon of ranch powder, and 1/4 cup of shredded cheddar cheese, but I have mozzarella cheese, so that's what I'm gonna be using today. So for this recipe, I need to blend the cottage cheese, the buffalo sauce, the minced garlic, and the ranch powder. Or the reason why I'm really making all of these recipes in the first place is because when I'm in school, I'm actually not gonna be on the meal plan anymore, which I'm really excited about, but because of that, I actually have to make myself food, and I don't know what food I like, and I just wanna try different combinations of things. Hopefully by the end of the summer, I can make a recipe book for all my favorite recipes that I wanna do. Just blend. Wow. Literally, this does not want to blend. I used the full fat cottage cheese for this one instead of the low fat, and that definitely made a difference in terms of the thickness. It's like a blizzard, kind of. But that's what it looks like. Honestly, I'm not gonna even bother trying to mix it anymore. I'm just gonna add the sauce and then mix. Easy as that. I can't tell if this looks like In-N-Out sauce or not. But one thing's for certain, it definitely smells good. Just like that. You got buffalo chicken.
All right, let's get it. Cheers.
Cheers. It's buffalo sauce. It's definitely creamier than I would expect a normal buffalo sauce to be. And with the full fat / 4% cottage cheese, it definitely gives that nice thick consistency. But honestly, I think it's pretty good. I think that this flavor definitely comes from the buffalo sauce and the ranch seasoning. But I would definitely recommend.
I think it would also go good with chopped onions and celery. Almost be like a chicken salad.
Oh my god, yeah, I would definitely give this an S. Like, I would meal prep this. Okay,
this is a win.
Cheers. And now I'm going to be making some cottage cheese mac and cheese. For this recipe, you need 1 to 2 boxes of boxed mac and cheese, but I'm just gonna be using 1. You're gonna need some butter, which I don't have out yet, some flour. So you're gonna need 2 tablespoons of flour, 3/4 cup of whole milk, but I literally only have 1%, so we'll see how that goes. 1/4 cup of pasta water, which I'll get later, 1 cup of cottage cheese, and then 1.5 cups of shredded cheddar cheese again, but I'm using mozzarella because that's all I have. Okay, I'm gonna let that boil. Now I'm gonna be making the sauce in another pan. Thank you. My mom's helping me over here. I have the 2 tablespoons of melted butter, so 2 tablespoons of flour, and then a tiny whisk. This just does not want to mix together. I need 1 cup of cottage cheese, but honestly, I'm just gonna add the rest. Then bring to a boil for 1 minute. I'm gonna let that sit for a minute longer. Look at me. I feel like I'm on MasterChef or something. Oh, please. I really wish I could be on MasterChef. I grew up watching that show as well, but there's no freaking way I could ever on that show. But I always dreamed about doing it. I dream about a lot of things. Okay, now I gotta add the cheese mix. The recipe calls them seasonings. I wouldn't necessarily call it that. Ah! Okay, and then I'm just gonna give it a stir. I spilled cheese everywhere. Seasoning, sorry. Honestly, this looks quite delish. Look at that cheese pole, damn! Oh, it's kind of getting chunky. Look at that, dang, okay. It's like one of those food porn videos. Now just blend it. Looks like dough. Okay. I'd say it looks pretty good. Look at that. This is the finished product. I know it doesn't look that good, but OMG. I can't get over this.
You guys gonna take a bite?
Oh my goodness. My mom just mixed the buffalo chicken from earlier with the mac and cheese.
Why not? Everything's good with a little kick to it.
You could add some chili oil if you wanted to add kick to it.
I'd rather have chicken.
Oh my god. Well.
It's better without.
Honestly, I like this a lot. I'm not a huge mac and cheese lover. I used to be. You should see my mom's face.
I'm giving her this look because I used to make it for her every night.
I just don't eat it that much anymore, huh?
Right, not anymore.
Yeah. Who am I kidding? I love mac and cheese. I think this is phenomenal. I love the thickness of the cheese. It's just very cheesy. I don't know how else to describe it. It's just delicious. It's definitely S tier. 1000%. It's so good.
This might be my first S.
She also didn't know what S was before this.
I thought it was satisfactory. Oops.
Anyways, cheers.